everybody, I want to welcome you in this 5-minute weekly video mini-series we've been doing, talking about the nature and the attributes of God. And when we started this, we started talking about the transferable attributes of God, implying those are the attributes that God has, that He has called us to live out as well. We have the ability to display or walk in the same nature or same characters as God. We talked about holiness, we talked about mercy, justice, we talked about love, and we know that as God is, so we can be to a certain measure. Today, I want to talk about something else as we wrap up this mini series on the nature of God. We're going to talk about the non-transferable attributes of God. These are the attributes that make God who God is, and you and I have no access to them because exclusively godly, and is what makes God who He is. So talking about those, we'll start off with the first one here is immutability, meaning that God does not change over time. He doesn't evolve. He is the same. And that's what the Bible says in Hebrews 13 verse 8. Also, God is infinite. In other words, He's got no end. He's without measure or limit of scope. He goes on, and there's no way you can put an end on Him. That is Psalms 90 verse 2. Also, God is self-existent. Oh man, this means He's not contingent on anything or anybody. He is God all by Himself. He doesn't need anyone or anything to exist. Revelation chapter 1 verse 8. Also, God is self-sufficient. Means that He needs nothing. He needs nothing nothing outside Himself. He needs nothing outside Himself to exist or to be who He is. And that is Psalms 102 verse 24 through 27. Also, God is sovereign. In other words, He answers to no one. He answers to nobody. He's not accountable to anyone. He's sovereign. He can do anything He wants to do by His creation without seeking permission or anything. He is sovereign. That was Isaiah 46:10. God is also transcendent. He is not subject to space and time. He's not limited by time. He exists outside space and time. He's transcendent. That is Psalms 139 verses 7 through 10. And God is omniscient. He's all-knowing. 1 John 3:10. He doesn't need to grow in knowledge or understanding or wisdom. He is all-knowing, and there's nothing He doesn't know. He is all-knowing, neither will He ever forget. He is omniscient. Number 8, God is omnipresent, meaning He's in all places, at all times, at the same time, in all dimensions. Nothing will exist outside His presence. Nothing is hidden from His presence because He is God. Jeremiah 23 verses 24. Lastly, God is omnipotent. Meaning He's all powerful. There's nothing He's unable to do. He can do all things. Isaiah 40 verse 28. Now those were 9 non-transferable attributes of God. Now there are many more attributes of God, but those are kind of the major ones. And but when you think about these non-transferable attributes of God, you can't help it but worship. And that is why you and I worship Him. So thank you again. It's been a short mini-series about the nature and the attributes of God. I think it's been awesome. But if you want me to talk about any subject in this mini-series, please don't hesitate to send me an email, a text, and let me know that you'd like us to do that. Now, I don't know all things, but what I promise to do is study, pray, do my research, and hopefully bring something that'll be of value to you. Again, thank you for being part of this short mini-series. God bless you and have a wonderful rest of your day. We'll talk to you soon. Peace. I'm out.